Time now for our non-stop 100 segment. Here we go. A youth armed with a country-made pistol seen standing close to Congress leader Rahul Gandhi was detained at the Kasna police station in Uttar Pradesh. The armed youth was present among the crowd of people standing close to Rahul Gandhi at the Bhattapur Sol, which is the epicenter of farmers' agitation against land acquisition by the UP government. Amidst the rising calls to roll back the new surge pricing scheme on trains, the government has pledged a review. The government has also formed a panel consisting of Finance and Railway Ministry officials to merge the rail and general budget. A formal move is likely within a month. Protesters raised pro-Hardik Patel slogans and threw bottles, shoes and chairs during Amit Shah's rally in Surat. The split has widened in the ruling PDP in Jammu and Kashmir as senior MP Muzaffar Beg slammed the pact with BJP. The Supreme Court has made an interesting observation while deciding when to list the hearing on a PIL. It said that it agreed with the plea. The PIL says that more than 100 crore rupees is spent on separatists by the government. Defence Minister Manohar Parrikar has backed the government's move to choke separatist leaders in Kashmir. Cricketer turned politician Navjot Singh Sidhu announced the launch of Awaz-e Punjab Front and simultaneously launched a scathing attack on Arvind Kejriwal. Breaking his silence over his quitting the BJP and Rajya Sabha seat, Sidhu said that he quit the upper house seat because he was asked to campaign for the Badals in the forthcoming assembly election. Revealing the details about his talks with Kejriwal, he said that the Delhi Chief Minister did not want him to contest the assembly elections and wanted to use his name simply for campaigning. Kejriwal faced separate protests at Delhi and Ludhiana, with the BJP accusing him of failing to take action against a leader allegedly involved in a sex scandal and volunteers of his party blaming him over candidate selection. As many as 20 to 100 girl students in Aligarh have written desperate letters to Chief Minister Akhilesh to save them from goons belonging to his party. After India today exposed Uttar Pradesh's prisons from hell, state government has taken note with Chief Minister Akhilesh Yadav promising action against jailers. A rocket with an over 2-ton INSAT 3DR advanced weather satellite blasted off from the Sriharikota spaceport. ISRO plans to launch a GSLV Mark II every year after successful orbiting of indigenous weather satellite. An Indian model starred in an acid attack challenged perceptions of beauty as she strutted down the runway at the New York Fashion Week. Dengue cases in Uttarakhand are on the rise, with 12 people testing positive for the mosquito-borne tropical disease in Haldwani city alone. In an example of communal harmony, dozens of Muslim men gathered in a temple in Gujarat to offer prayers to Hindu Lord Ganesh. A 15-year-old student of Delhi Public School in Ghaziabad jumped off the 3rd floor of the school building. The Supreme Court will hear the Gujarat government's plea against a High Court order of quashing of its ordinance of providing 10% quota for the economically backward. The AAP government has called a one-day special session of the Delhi Assembly over a number of issues concerning the national capital. Indian Railways will introduce surge pricing for Rajdhani, Shatabdi and Duronto trains from today. The Maharashtra Election Commission had issued a notice to the state unit of BJP for not filing tax returns and audit reports. Home Minister Rajnath Singh will arrive in Goa for the commissioning of Coast Guard ship Sarathi. Sarfaraz Billy, the key henchman of the human trafficking racket busted a few days ago, has surrendered. The Delhi High Court set aside the AAP government's order appointing 21 MLAs as parliamentary secretaries since it lacked the approval of the LG, who's the administrative head of Delhi. The Delhi High Court has expressed dismay over the situation of government schools in the capital, coming down heavily on the Delhi government and the Directorate of Education. The court has asked for a status report in a week. Desi girl Priyanka Chopra, who's become the face of Bollywood internationally, is gaining popularity in the JNUSU polls. Campaign for election to the post of president of the Jawaharlal Nehru University Students' Union has ended with the much-anticipated all-night presidential debate. Raj Thakkre's MNS, which has been out of headlines for a hiatus, is back with its hate politics. 5 MNS workers were arrested for assaulting fruit vendors. The convict in Preeti Rati acid attack case has been sentenced to death for a fatal attack on the 23-year-old girl at a busy railway station 3 years ago. A fire broke out in the Express Towers located on Marine Drive. No casualties or injuries were reported. Shiv Sena President Uddhav Thackeray met Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis and put forward his demand for a full-time Home Minister. The Kolhapur police took the custody of Sanatan Sanstha member Virendra Thavde, who was earlier arrested by CBI in the Narendra Dabholkar murder case. The first day of the monsoon session of AP Assembly convened to ratify the GST bill witnessed uproar over the special category status issue. YSR Congress Party Chief and Leader of Opposition in AP Assembly, YS Jagan Mohan Reddy, has demanded Chief Minister Naidu's resignation after the state failed to get special category status. Left parties Congress and YSRCP along with other people's organizations staged protests and demonstrations at several central offices after the centre declined the special status to AP. In the backdrop of cow vigilantes and Eid, Muslim organizations have petitioned the government to sell cattle through Animal Husbandry Department counters for sacrifice. Special Operations Team of Cyberabad arrested 2 persons for running illegal daily finance racket and seized cash money from them. There will be a massive deployment across the state during a strike call over the Khabare water dispute. The police chief has listed the number of forces that will be deployed in Bengaluru. JDS leader and former Chief Minister Kumar has urged the state government to immediately release 2,000 crore rupees as compensation to farmers in the Kaveri basin. After a shocking case of another fish kill came to light at the infamous Vattur Lake, authorities remain mum. An 18-year-old boy has been arrested in connection with the death of a teenage girl during a bike stunt. The rescue team has recovered 8 bodies out of the 12 people that drowned while immersing in Ganesha idol in the Tungabhadra River in Shivamogga district. Tiruvallur police has arrested a man posing as a CBI agent and taking obscene videos of women taking bath. 4 people died during a temple festival as a chariot brushed a high-tension wire in Nelai district. The State Election Commission is expediting preparations for the upcoming local body elections. Cab aggregator Uber has commenced its Uber pool service in Chennai and expects that this new travel option will be the highest in the city than elsewhere. The Vigilance and Anti-Corruption Bureau inspected 2 more bank lockers belonging to former Minister K. Babu and his daughter. Police has initiated steps to increase security during Onam and Eid festivals. The BJP has lashed out at the LDF government over reports claiming that it was mulling to ban RSS drill in shrines and alleged that the step was aimed at using temple complexes for activities of CPIM workers. Sikkim and the Left Front ruled Kerala have been ranked as top performing states in a Swachhata survey conducted by the National Sample Survey Office. Noted television actor and classical dancer Sallu Menon entered into wedlock with TV serial actor Saji Nair at a ceremony held at Guruvayur Temple. Although the rain had stopped, rail services are yet to get back to normal across the state. Transportation remains disrupted in West Midnapur due to floods. Reportedly, 22 villages remain submerged. 4 college students were attacked after they protested against the unsocial activities in Hooghly. An unidentified girl was found dead from a tourist spot in South 24 Paraganas by locals. A TMC woman worker was allegedly molested by CPIM supporters after she denied to pay extortion money. President Erdogan says that steps where Turkey is conducting the largest operation in its history against Kurdish militants in its southeast and the removal of civil servants with links to them is a key element of the fight. A video uploaded to social media shows people running through the streets of Douma in Syria after what is said to be an airstrike. French President François Hollande says Islam and secularism can coexist. Hillary Clinton attacked Donald Trump, saying the Republican nominee's praise of Russia's Vladimir Putin on a televised forum is scary and dangerous. The South China Sea Fleet of the Navy of the Chinese People's Liberation Army recently conducted a warship helicopter coordination anti-submarine operation drill. Israeli researchers say that Soviet-era documents show that Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas worked in the 1980s for the KGB, the now defunct intelligence agency. Paris attack suspect Salah Abdeslam chose to remain silent during a new round of questioning by French magistrates. People struggled to get across the River Zee in central Ivory Coast after a key bridge linking Burkina Faso and Ivory Coast partially collapsed. A tour around Lake Naivasha in Kenya for a group of mourners ended tragically when their plane crashed, killing one woman and injuring 5 others. At least one person died in a shooting at a high school in West Texas, with early reports indicating a female student shot another student in a bathroom. Chinese police officers in Xinjiang, Uyghur and Beijing municipality have jointly cracked a case of trafficking saiga antelope horns with an estimated market worth of 320 million yuan. A small river in the northern part of Siberia turned blood red, raising eyebrows of local citizens and infuriating environment activists. Artists marked the 40th anniversary of the death of Chairman Mao Zedong. Prague councilmen decided to use the roof of the town hall for a meritorious purpose for keeping the real metropolitan bee colonies. A US space probe to collect and return samples from an asteroid in hopes of learning more about the origins of life on Earth and perhaps elsewhere in the solar system. The Board of Control for Cricket in India has decided to postpone the second one-day between India and New Zealand. BCCI President Anurag Thakur has confirmed there will be a new interview process for appointing selectors. Thakur also said the Cricket Advisory Panel will have no role. Sports Minister Vijay Goel sought feedback from the athletes who participated at the Rio Olympics. The idea is to review and work on improving India's performance. Pankaj Advani has been recommended for the Padma Bhushan by the Billiards Federation of India. A Belarus official has been banned from the Paralympic Games for carrying the Russian flag during the opening ceremony. Barcelona superstar Lionel Messi was spotted playing football blindfolded along with his teammates. Actor Sushant Singh Rajput launched the trailer of upcoming 3D stereoscopic animated film Motu Patlu, the King of Kings. Singer-actress Sophie Chaudhary, who's getting appreciation for her latest single Sajan Main Nachungi, got a surprise on social media when a group of Haryanvi women performed to the song. Anushka Sharma is set to reunite with PK director Rajkumar Hirani for a small role in the Sanjay Dutt biopic. Actress Jessica Biel is all set to star in television pilot The Sinner. Biel is also attached as an executive producer to the crime thriller. Actors Jamie Dornan, Ben Mendelsohn and sisters Jemima Kirk and Lola Kirk have been roped in to star in the upcoming independent dramedy On Together. Actress Jennifer Garner reportedly fought with her estranged husband and actor Ben Affleck after she caught him texting his former fiancée Jennifer Lopez. Apple has finally launched the iPhone 7. The phone is expected to hit Indian markets just before the festive season sets in on October 7th. Apple has announced the price of the iPhone 7 for Indian markets. The 32GB variant of the new iPhone will retail in India at 60,000 rupees. Apple has discontinued its 16GB iPads in India. The iPad Pro models, iPad Air 2, iPad Mini 4 and Mini 2 will now come with 32GB, 128GB and 256GB. With the launch of the iPhone 7, Apple has also doubled the storage of all the available iPhone models except the iPhone SE. After the worldwide recall of Samsung's Galaxy Note 7, Samsung has announced that it will be bundling the new Gear VR headset for free with the headset when it finally ships.